क्या आप अपना करियर आईटी सेक्टर में बनाना चाहते हैं? क्या आप टॉप आईटी एमएनसीज में जॉब कर रहे हैं बट सैलरी मार्केट स्टैंडर्ड की नहीं मिल रही है? तो पेश है क्लाउड डेवऑप्स हब ट्रेनिंग एंड प्लेसमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट, एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म जहां हम देंगे आपको A to Z कंप्लीट आईटी डेवलपमेंट प्लस ऑपरेशंस प्लस 100% प्लेसमेंट असिस्टेंस प्रोफेशनल्स आईटी एक्सपर्ट्स के द्वारा जो कि 15 प्लस इयर्स एक्सपीरियंस्ड है। यहाँ पर आपको रियल आईटी कंपनी का नॉलेज मिलेगा, प्राइमरीली ऑन AWS क्लाउड एंड टॉप 10 DevOps टूल्स और क्लाउड प्रोफाइल में बिना कोडिंग के, जिसकी फ्यूचर और मार्केट में बहुत डिमांड और सैलरी है, जो आपको बेस्ट आईटी कंपनी में बेस्ट प्रोफाइल में अपना करियर बनाने में मदद करेगा और जहां आपको मिलेगा 24/7 कम्युनिटी सपोर्ट बाय 50,000 प्लस प्रोफेशनल्स इंस्ट्रक्टर, लाइव LED ट्रेनिंग के साथ लाइफ टाइम एक्सेस टू क्लास ट्रेनिंग रिकॉर्डिंग्स, डॉक्यूमेंट्स विथ लाइव प्रोजेक्ट टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स फॉर DevOps एक्टिविटी, ट्रेनिंग सर्टिफिकेशन, इंटरव्यू प्रेपरेशन एंड रिज्यूम मेकिंग। आप हमारी वेबसाइट www.clouddevopshub.com पर जाकर न्यू बैचेस की इंफॉर्मेशन भी ले सकते हैं और साथ ही लाइव ऑनलाइन डे वाइज डिटेल्ड सिलेबस भी चेक कर सकते हैं, जिसमें आप हमारे कोर्स के सारे मॉडल्स की डिटेल्ड इंफॉर्मेशन चेक कर सकते हैं कि आपको कौन सा मॉडल किस डेट को पढ़ाया जाएगा। इतना ही नहीं, आप हमारे YouTube चैनल @CloudDevOpsHub पर जाकर सक्सेस स्टोरीज, स्टूडेंट्स टॉक्स, डे वाइज लाइव सेशंस, रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स के वीडियोस भी देख सकते हैं। हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट से पढ़े हुए स्टूडेंट्स मल्टीपल ऑफर्स लेकर आज टॉप मोस्ट आईटी कंपनीज में अच्छे पैकेजेस में जॉब कर रहे हैं। सो व्हाट आर यू वेटिंग फॉर? अपने करियर को एक नई पहचान देने के लिए आज ही क्लाउड डेवऑप्स हब पर रजिस्टर करें। क्लाउड डेवऑप्स हब, visit www.clouddevopshub.com, WhatsApp 9993445100।
Hi Vikas,
Hello.
good morning.
Good morning. Hello everyone and welcome back. This is the day 3 for our AWS and DevOps journey. As per the agenda, in the day 3, we have supposed to be learn everything about the DevOps, because at this point some students are not yet familiar why exactly what we have to learn into this as well, right? So as per the agenda, today I'm going to explain you what all things, what all tools we have to be very much aware about it, so that you can start working on the DevOps tool as well, and you are comfortable, or you will be that much mature. Out of lot of tools, you will be able to choose the right tool for the right category. Okay, that we are going to discuss in the today's agenda. I hope you are very clear what exactly we are going to learn in the today's session, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes, cool. Okay, before going to the directly into the day 3, something we have missed in the yesterday's session. Okay, let's complete that part. Yesterday we have did the big practical or big DevOps demo practical. I hope you are very clear about these 6 steps. Yes or no?
Vikas, one question here, small question.
Yep.
I have a doubt regarding the step 6. Can you please explain again that
Okay.
thing?
Instead of me, there are some other students who can give this answer. What is step 6, guys? Raise your hand and give the answer, please. What is step 6? Can you repeat it properly? Yep, Dipesh, go ahead.
Yeah, that is we have to enter that virtual machine IP with that 80 port. 80 port is for HTTPS port number.
Correct.
From that we can access.
Step 6 is verification. We have developed something, right? Let's do the verification. Take the external IP of the virtual machine and put it with the 80 port, or 80 is by default, it will take it, and you will able to see the application over the internet. Yesterday we are able to see the application over the internet, right?
Yes, Vikas.
Yes.
Same thing. This is step 6. Cool. Good. Okay, no worries. Any question? Anyone tried this practical?
No, Vikas.
Yeah,
No, because you told that.
Someone, I heard some. Yeah, I will teach it everything. No need to worry, step by step. But I heard some voice came. Yes.
Yes, because I tried that thing. That's why means I was asking. I got
It
little bit
worked.
confused in
It
step
worked
6.
or not worked?
Yeah, it worked. But for
Hmm.
other websites, when I was creating another one, so
Hmm.
I got confused and it didn't work. That's why
It's
means,
okay. One practical worked.
yeah,
You get some little bit confident that you are able to develop the things.
yeah, I got that confidence.
That's it. This is only
Yeah.
I want. Okay. I will teach it how to create an account, AWS account, how to create a GCP account. You can choose the thing. You will able to create multiple varieties of virtual machines, multiple approaches I will teach to install Docker, but you have to remember at least one for every time. Okay. Multiple websites are there. We are very open to choose any of the template. Same nginx container, we have to take it, and verification will be same. Okay. I will teach you all these things. No need to worry for that part. Cool. Yeah. Yesterday we have seen this part as well. There are three varieties of cloud, or what we can three varieties of cloud and three services of cloud: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. The real-time example which I have given to you, when I'm talking about the software as a service, means directly you can use it. You don't have to do much work into that part. Pay the heavy rent and directly use it, like SQS, SNS, queue service, notification service, or monitoring softwares are there into the AWS. You can directly use it. You don't have to do much configuration, much setup. Everything is a managed service, or I can say that managed by the provider itself, can come into the SaaS service. Okay, that is software as a service. Now the new keyword came manage. What do you mean by manage? If you will see this image, I have distributed this image into the multiple part. Traditional data center. Traditional data center. If you will create your own data center, or your company is creating your own data center, then you have to take care of everything: application, data, runtime, middleware, operating system, virtualization, server, storage, networking, everything you have to maintain it. If any issue in any of the place, you are the only sole person to fix that part. Agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
Vikas.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. When I'm talking about the second example, infrastructure as a service, means infrastructure has to be provided by the service provider. Here in the infrastructure, networking, they will take care. Storage part, they will take care. We have to just say that 10 GB I need, 20 GB I need, 100 GB I need. They will provide it to you. Whatever the server hardware they want to use, they are feel free to use it. But we have an option, we can choose. We want an Intel hardware, we want an AMD hardware, or whatever the options are there, we can choose accordingly. Virtualization, the layer, what we can say, virtualization layer means hypervisor thing, also their responsibility. There are multiple varieties of hypervisor softwares are also available. It's their responsibility, they will choose it. Operating system, I'm the person, I can choose it, but I can say that I need this operating system. So operating system also, they will provide it to that, and they will provide this many things to us, and we have to manage our things. Middleware runtime is Docker installation and Nginx installation. We have to do it. Our data, our website, if anything is there, we have to maintain this part. If we are taking the infrastructure as a service, means in this case, Docker, Nginx website, we have to take care by own. They will only provide the virtual machine and operating system to us. That is infrastructure as a service. Are you okay with this two example? This two part? Yes or no?
Yes, Vikas, yes.
Yes, Vikas.
Cool. When I'm talking about the platform, they will install these two softwares also, Docker and Nginx. Also, they can install it and give it to us. There are some services like Cloud Run, okay, or Cloud Run or App Engine. I'm taking an example for Google Cloud. App Engine. You don't have to install, if let's assume you have a Java-based code. You don't have to install Java, virtual machine, environment setup, nothing. Directly bring your code, put it into this application, it will work for sure, because they are installing the Java version, everything, Java related binary dependencies, everything Google Cloud is providing. That type of option is known as platform as a service. Let's take an example. You want to create a database. So what you will say, I need a MySQL database. Database means networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, and database also, they will install and give it to you. You have to just bring your data or whatever you have, you have to just bring it and you can use it directly. That is known as platform as a service. Got it? Yes or no?
Yes, Vikas. So this bottom line is like based on we pay. So we'll be having either this platform or software or
As per our
infrastructure.
requirement, as per our requirement.
Requirement.
Like
Sorry. Yeah.
assume I want to manage everything by own. I have a big team. I don't have trust on anybody. I will take the infrastructure as service and I will build it everything. Here, I have a small team. I have a good budget. Okay, I will tell him that you can manage it. I don't have trust on my engineers, right? I have a trust on your engineer. You can provide the things. So it's a little bit managed service. These all things has been delivered by the provider. I'm not talking about AWS, Google Cloud. I'm talking about all the cloud. Make sense? The another option is software as a service. You don't have to do anything related to the technical part. Directly do the little bit configuration and use as a service. You want to send a notification to them, or you want to send an emails, right? So for the email, what is the backend? SMTP server, you have to create it. Agree with my point? SMTP server, you don't have to do it. They will provide it. You can directly use as a UI and send emails or receive the email. That's it. That is known as software as a service. Very clear about all these options?
Yes. So
Yes.
so Vikas, like as a DevOps person, so suppose we join a firm which has taken only infrastructure as a service. So in that case, we have to make all those things.
Yes.
Okay.
This will come into the DevOps. Okay. Yep. Because software as a service, so application team monitoring L1 also they can use it, right? Yep. Cool. Guys, just remember this image. It will be very helpful for you. Okay. And we will discuss everything one by one. No need to worry. But yeah, this is the very high level image. Cool. Now, this is very similar, which we have already discussed. Okay. This is the theory which I am giving to you. Just read it. It will be, you will be more comfortable in giving the theory answer, because in the interview, you have to give the theory answer, right? So these are the definitions which I am providing to you. Just read it. We have already discussed in our yesterday class and today's session. So all the varieties of definition I'm providing to you. Okay. After that, some disadvantages also I'm providing to you, or advantages or characteristics I'm providing to you. What are the benefits of using the infrastructure as a service? In short, we can manage the things by own. We have to handle everything. If we are taking the infrastructure as a service, we have to handle the things. More control will be in our hand with the low price. Okay, because the biggest problem is infrastructure only. If we have an infrastructure, we can develop the things as per our requirement. So most of the companies prefer to use infrastructure service if they have a good manpower, if they have a good DevOps team. Cool. Now I'm talking about the all the clouds. Okay, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. When I'm comparing these three clouds at this point, at the current point, or we can say 1 year back or 2 years back, AWS is using by most of the company. Around 68% companies are using the AWS cloud, where the applications are already running. Some experiments are happening on AWS that they want to use it or not want to use it. They are doing the experiments, and some are planning to use AWS also, that is 7%. When I'm talking about the Azure, I want to comment that Azure is primarily for the .NET people, plus Azure is primarily for the Windows type of people. Okay, or Windows, whoever the infrastructure is on Windows, they are using, or whatever the people who have a Microsoft dependencies, that people are primarily using the Azure. What we can say, 22% experiments are happening into the Azure, and 8% are planning to use the Azure cloud. When I'm talking about the Google Cloud at this point, or in 2018 or 19, it's very less. But if we will take the latest data, AWS is very compared to the Azure. Google Cloud is very comparable to the Azure. Google Cloud experiments are very high, means people are trying to use it. People are doing the experiment on this as high as compared to Azure and Google Cloud. Because of this, the future is going to be increased into the Google Cloud as well. Make sense? Right? And this is the other comparison for another clouds. Okay, I don't want to compare. We have a primarily three cloud: AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. I will talk on all these three clouds. Yep. Jadip, you want to have a question?
Yeah. So now like one like a doubt as such. So like suppose we learn like Google Cloud or something, and like we join a firm which is working on some
I will
other
take care.
cloud.
I will take care. I will take care. See, whatever the services AWS, Azure, Google Cloud is providing, other service, same variety of services with a different name is already available into the another cloud. Okay. If you know the driving, simple answer. If you know the four-wheeler, how to drive it, only the little bit functionality will get changed. The upperment UI will get changed, but basics will be always same, right? The brake will be brake, accelerator will be accelerator, gear will be gear, steering will be steering. There may be chances there will be a power steering, super power steering, or normal steering, right? But steering will be there. So this type of minor changes in the functionality will be there, but backend is always same. So if you are aware about any of the one cloud, you can just understand the little bit functionality from the UI level, and backend is always same. Kubernetes is same in all the cloud. There is no difference, not even a single 1% command difference is also there. No, 99.9% is very same in all the cloud. Virtual machine is very same. It doesn't matter from where you are taking it. Virtual machine, if any of the machine is available virtually, that is known as virtual machine. The same name is available into the name is available in instance into the AWS, VM into the Azure, and VM instance into the Google Cloud. There is no difference at all. So I want to say that everything is very same. If you are purchasing the hard disks, right? What is the difference? If you will purchase the Kingston, Transcendent, or anything, it is a storage device. That's it, right? Little bit costing will be different, little bit upper UI is different, but storage device is storage device. That's it, right? So things are very same. So what I want to say here, if you learn one of the cloud or two cloud, you are feel free to work into the another cloud as well. You have to just little bit understand that theoretically plus functionality. That's it. Guys, are you agree with my point? Understood?
Yes. Yes.
Right? And this is a small level, means one of the image which I am giving, multiple services with multiple names. What services are available in AWS? What is the name in Azure? What is the name in Google Cloud? 100% same. Little bit changes into the UI. Okay? This is at this, and I'm giving you one big image also. In future, if you want to compare it, what service at this point, if I will zoom it, you will not able to read it. But yeah, there are lots of services are there. What all services are available in AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud? Functionality is little bit changed, but yeah, we have, if you will read it, you can work in any of the cloud anytime. Make sense?
Yes.
This is I want to deliver for the cloud computing at this point. Okay. Now we have another topic. We can say that we have completed the day 2 at this point. We have discussed little bit about computing, storage, database, and networking as well into this thing. Okay. If I'm going back into this image, let's understand networking, where the routers, switches, related things are there. Storage, where data has to be get stored, right? Servers, where we can create a machines which has a CPU and memory. Virtualization, hypervisor layer, where the operating system will get installed. Operating system, middleware software which can connect hardware and another application. Middleware, you have your own software which can be installed. Runtime environment means Java code has to be run with the help of JDK or JRE. Runtime environment has to be provided. Environment setup, data, application related data, or exact application. These all things are the conditions which we have to use it in our application development or infrastructure development. Got it? We will discuss deeper into all these topics as well, because I have a networking classes, I have a storage classes, I have a server classes, virtualization classes, operating classes, software application classes, and all these things. Means in our complete syllabus, these all things we are going to discuss day by day. Okay. At this point, on a very high level, I'm just giving a name description. That's it. So I'm just making this part as a green, that we have done this part. Okay. And we are starting our day 3 journey. Guys, any question at this point? Can I start my day 3?
Yes, Prakash.
Yes.
When I'm talking about my day 3, this is everything on a high level. We will talk about the DevOps tools. Okay? Let's go here. When I'm talking about the DevOps, earlier I was talking about the cloud. Now I will talk about the DevOps. It's a futuristic automation of the software development life cycle. Can anyone explain me what does it mean? Futuristic automation for the software development.
So like currently we are following like some set of software cycle, like be it waterfall or some process. So that comprises of, like the code is being developed and it has been tested and then it is deployed. So just to avoid that,
Everything manually we are doing it,
manually,
right? And it's
yeah.
take a time, and we are dependent on the some team. QA team will do the testing, he will give the approval, then only it will move.
Yeah.
Development team has to complete the work, here manager will be approved, then only it will go to the next step, right? Release team is telling that we are not available at this time. After 3 days, after the weekend, this weekend we have another release, next weekend we will do it. Like that, things are happening manually with the human being interaction. In the DevOps, this all cycle should run faster with minimal human manual efforts. It has to be done with the help of tool. That's why the DevOps is coming into the picture. Got it, everyone?
Yes, Vikas.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Vikas.
And why I'm telling futuristic or automation means in the future, this is going to be used if it's not happening in your company at this point. But yeah, most of the company has already adopted this thing. Guys, again, same thing. We are from the community. Okay. In my community, 53,000 members are there. You can scan this barcode. If you are still not in my, what we can say, community, you can join my WhatsApp community as well. If I'm talking about the DevOps, development plus operation, some people are from the development environment, some people are from the operation environment. Make the new team that is DevOps. Okay. Developers move and learn the DevOps tool and become the DevOps engineer. Operation people learn the tool, learn little bit development activity and become the DevOps engineer. You are very clear from where this DevOps word came into the picture. Correct?
Yes, Vikas.
Cool. Okay. Now, again, I'm repeating my definition. When developers, testers, and IT operation team, these are the three primary teams available into the company. When these three teams work together to develop a software and keep their process into the sync, what QA people are doing, what development people are doing, what operation people are doing, wherever the development people are facing the problem, wherever the QA people are facing the problem, wherever the operation people are facing the problem, provide the tool in an automation way so that they will not stuck in any of the place. Okay, that is the work of DevOps team. Some people from the operation move into the DevOps, some people from the QA move into the DevOps, some development people move into the DevOps, and they are handling the DevOps team. Okay. What exactly is this? When I'm talking about the SDLC, anyone heard about this keyword SDLC, software development lifecycle?
Yes.
What is that? Can you explain to everyone? Switch on the camera and please explain. Guys, switch on the camera. It will be more interactive. Okay. Yep, please. Only Jadip is on the camera. No one else. Anyone knows? Okay, without camera also. Guys, what is SDLC? Can anyone give me the answer?
Like first they will analyze the things, then they
Very
go
good.
to like design. Yeah.
Okay.
Designing.
Analyze means analyze has to be done by the business development people, BDA people, right? Or business analyst
Yes.
people or product owners. They will make the analyze and they will make the design that this is how we have to do the things. Then the developers will come into the picture. They will make the code, they write the code and they will start implementing that thing. Yes, go ahead. Fourth step. If something has
After developing, then it will go to into testing phase to
Correct.
test those features. Then after, like, if testing is complete, then they will release to the environments, particular environments. Then after all the things, then they will go to like maintenance, where we
Correct.
need to support those things.
At this point, this is the phase for every small software to big software, right? That is known as software development life cycle. Primarily, maintenance and release has to be maintained by the operation team. Analysis, design, and implementation has to be managed by the development team. Testing is managed by the QA team. Okay. At this point, these are the different teams, or we can say 5 to 6 different teams came into the picture to keep their problem solved with the help of tool is the work of DevOps engineer. Okay, means developer has the code. How to manage the code? We will provide a tool to manage the code. QA people are doing manual testing every time. And if I will tell you that there is a simple website, you have to do the testing 100 times, 1000 times in a day, they will not able to do manually, right? We will provide some tool so that testing will run automatically. Okay. They are release teams are releasing manually. They are running the code into the production environment. Manually, they are running the commands. If any issue into the command, it will not work, right? They're manually running the commands, manually installing the things. It's taking a long time, right? That's why we will provide a tool to him so that release will happen automatically. They don't have to worry for this thing. Maintenance team, they are doing the manual monitoring. They are going into the server, running their monitoring commands, getting the details, sending a mail. This all things also has to be done with the help of tool. That's why DevOps engineer, DevOps tools are using in all these different life cycles. Make sense? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When the DevOps engineer will involve into the development, QA testing, or deployment, IT operation, and help the SDLC cycle into the faster way, smoother way with the help of open source tools. Okay. That's why I was telling in the first class that anyone can become the DevOps engineer, because from the different teams, people expertise are required, and they can bring the software. If let us assume you are an operation people, you know the operation related problems, right? So you can bring the problems in front of everyone so that others can decide which tool is better for your environment, right? That's why I'm telling that anyone can become a DevOps engineer. Hence proved. All okay?
One question, Vikas.
Yeah.
So like you said, right? Like we have to combinedly work as a dev, also QA and
Okay.
operations as well. Like say dev is fine. Like the code will be there somewhere, and we got to take it from there. Like suppose we have a team in QA which they are doing annual testing. So in
we will
that case,
encourage him to don't do the manual testing, do the automation testing. Use the Selenium tool, make the code or make the syntax what you are doing every day. Give it the syntax to us. We will configure in the pipeline so that you don't have to do the manual testing.
no. Now say now at currently they're working as a annual testing.
Okay.
So in that case, like we have to ask them to give us the code in automation, or we
will guide him. There is a tool Selenium. Okay. You can record the things what you are doing manually, right? Record the things and don't do the things manually, and give this recording, means recording in terms of coding, YAML script or JMX, right? Give this JMX file, we will configure in our tool so that you don't have to do the manual work. Manual testing will be finished in some couple of years. Okay, in very minimal case, the manual testing will be required. Otherwise, it's not useful.
Okay.
Okay, because the reason is in the manual testing, they are just following the process. They are writing the use cases. They are wasting the time, right? Theory, they are doing more theory part, right? Instead of doing the practical thing. So that can be achieved with the help of tool as well. In future, at this point it is happening, but in future it can be. Okay. Cool. Guys, any question? Anyone has a doubt that I can become a DevOps engineer or not? I would like to give the answer. You all are confident that you can become a DevOps engineer?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are able to compare that, yes, I'm into this place, or I'm into this place, I'm into this place. I have to learn little bit more tools and I can become a DevOps engineer. That's it. Okay. If you are not in any of the place, non-technical profile, you are into this analysis space, business development people or business analyst people, they will only know good English. They will only know how the things can be get it done. And most of the people who are from the support environment, yes, you are already operation engineer. You have to just understand a little bit about the development tool or DevOps tool, and you can easily become a DevOps engineer. Okay. Now, the main problem, okay, main thing is developers who are very good in writing the code. Okay, the development environment, writing the code. After writing the code, they will build it. Right? Build means they will try to run the code if it's running or not. After that, they will do some manual testing or unit testing, black box testings by own. Unit testing has to be done 100% by the developer itself, has to be done by the code itself. And then again, they will plan it something, they will code it, build it, and test it. This thing will be done by the development people in the every day or every sprint. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? When I'm talking about the operation team, whenever the new release will happen, okay, they will take the new release, means what is release? The new build, whatever the developer has created a new build, tested, all good. Then this testing code will come as a release into the operation environment. They will give the one number to that. This is the release 1, release 2, and they will deploy into first QA environment, then pre-prod environment, and they will deploy into the prod environment. Whenever everything has been deployed, whenever the things has been deployed into the prod environment, they will manage the monitoring as well. L1 and L2 team will come into the picture. They will do the monitoring. They will be 24/7 available in front of the screen. They are waiting some alert should come, or if any issue will come, they will highlight the issue either to the DevOps team, either to the L3 team, or either to the development team that some issue came. This is the work of operations team. Agree? In between, you will do some more things. In development also, you will do some more things, but this is the primary work. Agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah. Now I'm giving the definition of DevOps. DevOps is a solution for the development and operation related issues and problems. First point, DevOps helps the communication, collaboration, and integration. When the cycle is big like this, the communication will be required. Communication will be required primarily, plus collaboration will be required, and integration will be required. Means you have to be get connected with one and the another part as well. This is the work of DevOps engineer. What is the benefit of using the DevOps? With the help of DevOps, the software development lifecycle will work continuously. No manual interaction will be required, okay? Or it will not get stuck, and we will get the quality product at the end because everything has been done by the software, not by the human being. That is the aim of the DevOps. DevOps is a streamlined solution for all the IT activities, infrastructure development plus operation activities. DevOps will provide the streamlined solution. He will provide the one tool for you to use it, and others will be aware about that tool. Some people, let us assume development team. Okay, development team is using the Git primarily. So this is a DevOps tool. Git is a DevOps tool, has to be used by the development team, and developers will be expert into the Git tool in future or at this point, right? Like that. For monitoring, we will provide some tool. For then the monitoring team, L1 and L2 team will be the expert into that tool. We will provide them, we will configure, we will set up, we will give a small training, but they have to be expert into their tool. Because we have a lot of tools, we are not the expert in all the things. Whatever the category will be there, category team can be the expert, or we can also be the expert. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. In the DevOps, planning, coding, building, testing, release, deploy, operation will be done into the continuous way or an infinity loop. It will never end. So the DevOps profile will also never end. Okay. Yep. In the DevOps, these all small categories are there, which we are going to discuss one by one. At this point, what are the problems why the DevOps came into the picture? The very first problem is managing and tracking of the code. So let's understand this part with the help of scenario. Okay, I'm creating a one scenario here. I'm giving a requirement. Okay, I have a requirement, very simple requirement I'm creating. In my screen, guys, you are able to see the watch 8:33 a.m. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
and the time is 10:05:23. You have
Yes.
to develop this watch. Very simple requirement. Okay, I'm making it full screen. You have to develop this type of watch 8:33 08 double column 33 AM. Now you get a requirement. Don't think that it is a small example. It's also a very good example because this is a part of the operating system, right? So you have to develop a clock like this. Chalo, what will be your approach? How you can develop this clock? First, business analyst people will come into the picture. He will understand the requirement. Chalo, let's understand the requirement and give me the answer step by step, please. Go ahead, everyone. What they will analyze in this? The requirement came from the client that you have to develop a clock. That's it. Yes. Experienced people give the answer. Yeah, Ravindra, go ahead, give the answer.
Not quite sure, but they might ask like what type of clock, or like it should be 12 hours showing or 24 hours or something.
Yes, you will discuss that.
Yes.
12 hours or 24 hours, two options will be there, right? AM, PM feature is required or not, right?
Yeah.
AM, PM feature required or not. This type of discussion you will
The
do.
features they discuss, like
They will discuss all the features, right? In the business BA people, business analyst people will discuss that all thing, and they will think that it is achievable or not. That's it. They will not do anything extra work. That's it, right?
Yeah.
They have a very good communication. They will say that yes, we can develop this thing in front of the client, that yes, we can achieve this thing in 1 month, 2 month duration kind of thing. Work they will do, that is a business analyst work.
Yes.
They will analyze this type of thing, which color they have to take it, okay? And they will discuss about after the color, it should be circle or it should be square or whatever it is, right? This type of design they will make it.
Yeah.
Then they will be into some more technical things, that if we have to develop this thing, which language we have to choose, Java, .NET, Python, C#, Go. There are lots of languages are there. Which language you will choose? Let me know.
Java.
Java. Why Java? Why Java?
C#.
Why C#?
Like it is easy to develop the applications.
Who told?
Mhm.
No, no Java, no C#. For this requirement,
Python.
okay, Python. Why Python? Guys, think it. It's not a tough question, right? It's a very theory question.
Because like we have like a predefined class which can be used
We
modules
give
are
the Python
Libraries.
functions, modules, and libraries ready-made available. You don't have to write a 2 line of code also. With the help of 2 or 3 line of code, I can develop this clock. Yes or no? In the language Python. But if you talk about the C# or Java, you may have to develop a lot of things by own. You have to write all the logics behind backend logics will be required to write into the C# or Java language. Okay, so I'm choosing the Python. This is discussion happen with the development team, with the business analyst team, product owners, and Python team wins. The reason is they given us a good point that I have a ready-made thing available. I will write 5 line of code and it will be achieved. Business analyst people will be think, wow, that is great. Client is also telling that, yeah, wow, that is great if you have ready-made thing, right? So
Yep.
Python wants, and Python is the language which has to be used. Chalo, cool. Now I need some developers from you guys. Okay. How many any developer are here? I need 3 developers. Or who want to become a developer? Just give me your name, please. At least give me your name. Joydeep, right?
yes.
Joydeep, how much is your experience?
15.
15 years. Okay, cool. I need some more person.
Ravindra.
Ravindra. How much is your experience?
4.8, like 5.
5 years. Okay. I need one more person.
Ram.
Ram. How much is your experience?
2 years.
2 years. Can I make it 1 year? Okay, I'm making it 1 year because I want to make a difference. Okay, I'm considering you as a fresher. Okay, yes, now I have a three different developers are there who will develop this code. Okay, now as a BA people or as a Scrum Master will come into the picture, he will create a 3 tickets or he will distribute this requirement into the multiple part, right? In the development team, 10 people are there. So it's not like that one person will do all the work and 10 people will sit and enjoy. It will deploy, it will create a small ticket. Our ticket will get created, Jira ticket, right? For the hour function, JIRA. Okay, another ticket will create for the minute function. This is our function, minute function, and another function. Our ticket has to be assigned to the Joy, right? Minute function or midget logic has to be assigned to Ravindra. Okay, and another ticket I will get it created for the RAM for the AM or PM feature. Right? It's like that. This thing will be work happen, planning, sprint planning happen. They will say that Jay is a 15 years of experience, this type of experience. So that tough ticket will go to the Jay and the small ticket or simple ticket will go to the fresher. Kind of thing will happen into the sprint planning. Right? These are the third one. Then fourth, the development will get start. Right? The development will start. And as you know, Joy has a 15 years of experience. He is a good expertise into that part. So Joy will finish this work in 2 hours. Right? Let's take an example for the clock. So he can write all the logic, whatever the code has to be written, he will write in 2 hours. Ravindra has a 5-year experience. He will write the thing into 1 or 2 days. Right? But Ram has a little bit less experience. So Ram needs 5 days to perform this work. Right? Agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
And here Joy is sitting into the US. Ravindra is sitting into some other work from home. Ram is from the office. So Ram is little bit struggling. Joy is enjoying the work. Okay. And all the 3 different developers are sitting into the 3 different places. And they don't have much coordinations in between. Okay. Because they are doing their work. That's it. So Joy has to wait till the Ram work will get complete. Yes or no? Then only you will create a build. At the end, you will create a build or you will get a file when the RAM work will get complete, because every 3 code has to be merged and then only you will get a build. So are you thinking that we are utilizing Joy in a proper way? Because of RAM, it is Joy will enjoy for the next 5 days and we are giving the 20 lakh package or 50 lakh package without taking his right utilization.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
This thing happened into the development team. Very common thing, right? So the solution came as soon as Joy work completed. Okay, Joy, you have to push your code into some centralized location. Okay, and pick the new work. Your work has been done. You are done for this coding. Pick the new requirement. As soon as Ravindra work has been done, push your code into some centralized location and Ravindra do the new work. Take a new ticket. As soon as Ram work will complete, Ram will push the code into some centralized location, and from the centralized location, what is the centralized location? The centralized location is GitHub. Okay. In this centralized location, everyone push the code. As soon as every 3 code will get pushed, Ram or Joy or anyone, 1 or more member will come, Ram or Ravindra or Ram or Joy or Ram or anyone will come and they will create a build with the help of all the 3 code. So here dependency of 10 developers or 20 developers will not be required. 1 or 2 developer can create a build for combining everyone's code. Yes or no? And Joy has a 15-year experience. He is very busy person. He work into the another requirement. Ravindra is also a little bit busy. He work into the another requirement. Ram can create a build with the help of everyone's code. This thing happen into the real-time environment. What I want to deliver here? As soon as the work has been complete, push your code and do the another work. If you're, let's assume why the centralized location is coming to the picture. Joy has written the work. Joy has completed the work. And as soon as his work is completed, he went for the vacation. So until unless if the Joy code is in Joy's machine only, Ram has to wait or Ravindra has to wait to Joy to come back, and then only the code will be merged, right? So we don't want to keep any code into the local machine. Everyone code has to be pushed into the centralized location, because if your machine is down You are on the leave. There is no dependency for this to create a build. So automated build has to be created with the help of GitHub, which I am going to teach to you. Code management will be easy with the help of Git and GitHub too. Agree with my point?
Yeah.
Right. I'm discussing at this point development thing part. Okay. So next.
Just a question. I came across these words like Jira and Scrum, but I'm not sure what exactly these are.
And we will discuss. Okay.
Sure. No.
Jira is a ticketing tool. Scrum is a Scrum master who will manage all these things for you.
Okay.
Okay. I will tell someone to give the training. Okay, to explain this thing. Otherwise, I will pull. Joy is here, right? Joy knows all these things. Yes or no?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Right. So Joy will explain. If Joy will give any wrong answer, I will correct it. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I will help you out from the experienced people as well. Okay. But at this point, I want to discuss this thing. Second thing, incremental builds. Let us assume only, do you think that build has been created one time and it succeeded? No, it has to be created multiple times. Yes or no? One time, two time, three time, four time. And if it's a manual activity, who will create a build? Either your lead or manager? Yes or no? Or Ram cannot create a build because he's a fresher. So we have to be dependent on your lead or manager, or we have to depend on the Joy to create a build again and again. Let's assume Joy is working into the US timing, okay, or Ram or Ravindra is working into the India time. So they have to wait when the Joy will do the work. So here, incremental builds or builds creation is also dependent on the some person, right? Whenever he will come, whenever he is on leave, that time the build will get created. Agree with my point?
Yes.
Because of this also things will be slow. We will remove this type of dependency also with the help of another tool. That tool name is Jenkins, who will do the automatic building, or automatic builds can be created with the help of tool Jenkins. First, I introduced the Git tool, GitHub. Okay. Second tool, I am using the Jenkins for the building purpose. Is that make sense?
Maven is also building tool.
Maven is a building tool, yes, for the Java code. But at this point, I'm using the Python language, so I'm not using any building tool. Right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So two problems, two solutions are given. First is Git and second is Jenkins. Third problem, when everything looks good, it has been completed, the development part is completed, the QA team or testing team will come into the picture. Okay. Now I need an answer. What QA team will do here for this clock?
They will check the quality of the coding.
Okay, that is unit testing. That has to be done by the developers. Quality testing has to be done by the developers only. Okay, chalo, next. Yeah, go ahead, complete your point. They will check all the functionalities are working properly or not. Our module, it is going to 12 or 13, or after 24, it is going to 25 or not, right? After 24, it should 23, 24, 00 should come, and then 1, 2, 3 will get start, right? Like that, they will do lot of testing here. After this 59, the 60 is coming, or 00 is coming, or 1 is coming. Based on their use cases, they will do the testing of this clock.
Yeah, time zones also. Like
time zone, everything, right? Time zone and everything, all the testing, they will do it. If I will, let's take an example, website testing. Okay. Let's take an example, flipkart.com. Okay. flipkart.com. This is the web testing you have to do. Okay. How many testers are here? Testers, I need your help. Testers.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, I'm there.
I'm looking someone else also. Anyone else? Okay, no, chalo. Let's take an example with the Joy only. Joy, you are a tester, right? If I will give a requirement that this is a flipkart.com, you have to do the testing of this website. How you will do it? Or what all things you will test?
Basically, like first thing we'll see is that whether this particular application is compatible with all the browsers like Edge, Chrome, and all that.
Correct.
And then the second thing will be like based on like the functionalities will be having test cases as such. And
Correct. You will go into the website, you will check that UI is coming properly, login option is happening after putting the password, this thing is happening or not.
yeah,
You
yeah.
will- whatever the products are coming or not, after the product, what we can say, buy now option is coming, add to cart option is
Card
coming,
option, yeah.
after clicking on the buy now option, this all options are coming or not.
Yeah.
This is the type of testing you will do into the manual, right? If I will tell you, you have to do this testing 5 times in a day, you will do it for me, right? But if I will tell you, you have to do 500 times in 24 hours.
Hmm.
You will do this testing for me?
No, it's not possible. Yeah.
Not possible, right? Then this time I need a automation, right? For the testing, if it's a repeated activity, why the human being has to do? If it's a repeated activity, can be achieved with the help of some tool, right? What is the tool? The tool name is Selenium. Selenium can do this type of repeated testing for us. Just record the one time, get the code, put the code into somewhere, and it will run it automatically. Got it? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So this was a problem. The solution came with one of the another DevOps tool, that is Selenium. All good? Everyone agree with my point?
Yes, I have a question. Like, actually, I am not from the development background. So,
No, that's okay.
we used to say like use cases. So, who will create these use cases? Can
QA people will write it.
okay. So manually they write the use cases,
Yep.
right?
It's a theory. It's a theory.
Okay.
So guys, there is a problem. The solution came with the help of Selenium. You can do the testing again and again with the automation. Are you agree with my third tool as well?
Yes, because actually I was working in deployment team. Previously, I was working that time. So that time, whenever that patch update or that, let's say, Google Chrome update get released, we used to download from the site and we tested from user machine. Then we implement UAT. Then it moved to production. It was the scenario. So by doing the deployment, we used the tool called SSCM. So from deploying user machines,
I'm coming into the deployment. You still haven't touched the deployment part.
Yeah. We use that tool for deploying all the machines. After the deployment, user will receive some some issues. Maybe that updates not supporting to their machine. Some issues. We troubleshoot.
Let me frame your question properly. Okay. You are from the release team, right? Let's take an example, because my next example is like that only. And you have a requirement. I'm giving you one requirement. You have to install Google Chrome. You are talking about the Google Chrome. Okay. CHROME. You have to install this Google Chrome in 1 or 5 machines. Okay. 5 remote MSCHINE. You can do that part?
Yes.
How you will do it?
So I directly first download that.
Correct. First step is download. Okay. DOWNLED from URL. Okay, cool. Second.
Then I'll test it from a machine.
You will log in, right?
I'll log in and then,
with the help of SSH or RDP, right?
Yes.
Right. SSH. Okay. And then you will run the wget command or something like that, and you will install it, right?
Yes.
This is the thing you will do if I will give you the 5 machine, right? But let's assume if I will give you the 500 machine for this Google Chrome installation only, you will do for me?
Yes, by using the tools we can do, right?
Correct. Now you will bring some automation. Okay. What is your automation tool in your company at this point?
SSCM.
SSC. This one?
SCM.
Yeah, SSCM.
No, tell it properly. SCM or SSC?
SSCM, double S.
SSCM, right? This tool. This tool work in Windows, Linux, both?
Windows on.
Only Windows, right? There is a dependency. Okay. You can do some RDP kind of thing. In place of RDP, you are using the SSCM tool and doing that activity. Correct. Let's assume this time, in place of Chrome, you have some software like Python. Python, and 5 remote machine. Same thing, you have to download, you have to log in into the machine, and you have to run the yum install or apt install command, and it will get downloaded. If I will give you the requirement that you have to do into the 500 machine, you need a automation. That type of automation can be achieved with the SCM software or very common software, that is Ansible. Okay, and Ansible can do this type of work for us. Okay, got my point?
Yeah.
Okay, Ansible is a tool who can do this activity in the 500 machine for us. It's not only the software installation, patching, upgrade, or all the automation user activity can be done with the help of Ansible. I'm taking one more example. Let us assume you have 500 machines and Ravindra join your team. Okay, Ravindra, Ravindra join your team, and you have to create a user Ravindra in all the 500 machines. How you can do it? You will not create one by one in all the 500 servers, right?
Yes.
You will take the help from the Ansible. Ansible will create a 500 user in all the 500 machines with just single one click. This type of automation with the consistency repeated work can be do with the help of Ansible tool.
Yeah. So just to clear, SCCM is only for pushing the application from the server to the computers. That's it.
Correct. I agree. But see, why I'm taking the user creation example, because that cannot be achieved with the SCCM, right? Python installation or some other lot of operation activities cannot be achieved with that SCCM, but Ansible can do all this work.
Understood.
Yep. Guys, you got my third problem and third tool introduction, that is Ansible.
So even Puppet and Ansible both are same.
No, don't go for the Puppet. Puppet is outdated at this point. Puppet can also do this all activities, but it is outdated. Some companies are still using, but Ansible is the latest tool. 80% companies already adopted it, and adoption rate of Ansible is very high as compared to any other tool in this category. And we will teach the Ansible to you.
Safe is there, I think so. Ansible and Safe also is.
Very rarely use that tool. Ansible is the most popular tool.
Okay.
Cool. Chalo, let's come to the another problem. Okay. I'm taking an example for the another tool. Let me clean all my screen. These are the developers who created a build. Okay, who created a build or who created a clock, right? This clock is working well and good into the dev environment. Okay, it is absolutely working into the dev environment. Okay, dev environment. The reason is developers has fixed the problem. Now this clock, I'm taking it, this clock, which is running into the dev environment, and now I would like to use into the QA or prod environment, and it is not working now. In prod environment, it is not working. It is failing. What can be the possible reasons? Guys, give me the answer. Same code, same build, but it is working into the dev environment. It is not working into the prod environment. Why?
The configuration which the dev team are using, it's not in the production environment.
Slowly. Configuration. Okay. Agree. I agree with your point. Configuration. What else? Python has a dependency that Python software has to be get installed. There are multiple varieties. Version 1, version 2, version 3 are there, right? Which version they are using? Development or production team don't know that part, right? Let us assume earlier they are running the Python 2 and suddenly they upgraded to the Python 3 and they are still running into the Python 2 version only. And if the same code will come here, it will get breaked, right?
Right.
As I told, Python has a binary library modules are there. With the help of this, it will run in 2 lines of code. If 2 lines of code, we will give it to the production team without binary library, it will never work. Right or no? So what is the problem here? Binary, library, okay, or some dependency, okay, configuration, or what else will be required? Environment setup, environment variables. This all things has been set up into the dev environment. That's why this code is running. This code is not running into this place because out of this something is missing. Correct? Everyone agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yeah, agree.
Right? Now if in place of giving this code, the new approach came, don't give only this code, create a container for everything. Okay. Sorry, my bad. create a container with everything, and then move the complete container itself. So that binary, configuration, library, everything is there. If it's working into one environment, this will work in any of the environment. This is known as containerization approach, image creation approach. How can we achieve this thing? There is a problem. The solution came. This can be achieved with the help of Docker. Cool? Yes or no?
So,
Yes,
this Docker is used to create container, is it?
Docker is used to create an image. Everything has been packed, yeah, with image or container. At this point, everything is fine. It will pack everything into the single box. Simple. That we can do with the help of Docker. Pack everything into the single box. Take this box and run into the another place. Definitely 100% it will work because it is 100% safe. Take an example
to AMIs, like
one second. Don't go ahead. Take an example for the mobile phone, right? You are purchasing the mobile phone. If the provider will give all the small part to you and tell it that it is working for me, take all the small part, keep the speaker, keep the screen, and openly he will give it to you, right? And if you will assemble it with some small mistake, you will say that product is wrong, right? Product is not working. So what is the solution? Pack everything properly and then give it to the customer. Right? Same thing is happening here also. Development people will pack everything properly and give the application to you. This is a running application. You can take it in any of the environment, 100% it will work. Problem solved. What was the problem, right? Assembling is the problem, which operation people was not able to assemble it properly. Right? In this image, what was the problem here? The things are working into the dev environment. Things are not working into the operation environment because he has given only the build. Don't give the build. Give everything, whatever you have, binary, library, whatever you have, give everything so that 100% it will work in any of the environment. This is the solution come up with the help of tool Docker. That's why Docker is the most popular tool at this point into the DevOps category. Agree? Now ask your questions. I take an example, mobile phone, very simple, guys. If I will open it and give it to you, or shopkeeper will open and give it to you, at the home, it will never work because in the assembling, you will make a mistake. Yeah, guys, ask the questions. Able to understand my things?
yes.
Yes.
On a high level, I have covered up all the environments, development environment, QA environment, and production environment as well. Okay. This type of tools are available for us. We have to give it to the other team and things will work smoothly. They will be happy. We will be happy. Okay, cool. Let's go more deeper into it. Coding. If I'm going into the coding part, code management, code merging, code review into the centralized location is our DevOps. Okay, not writing the code management is our work. Building automatically. Earlier they are dependent on building on their manager or someone lead. We don't have to be dependent. We will make the continuous integration with the help of Jenkins. It will work automatically. Testing. Earlier they're asking we need 1 week of time or 1 month of time to do the testing. We will not give 1 week of time to you. Whatever you are doing the testing, give the code, record it and give it to us. We will configure it. Testing will happen in 2 minutes. Yes or no? Guys, agree with my point?
Yes.
Right? Packaging. Earlier, this all part, they are telling that we have to do a lot of things, configuration, Python, binary, library, and all these things we have to move into the another environment. We need a 1 day for the deployment. Right? Deployment is happening for the 10 days of deployment is happening in the 10 hours, right? Downtime is 10 hours. Application is down for the 10 hours. We are telling, no, you don't have to give that. We will not give 10 hours. Give everything to us. We will pack into one box. We will run one command. Everything will be run automatically and it will work. So we will not give the 10 hours of deployment time to you. That is happening, right? In your previous company, Jaideep can say that, right? 15 years, Jaideep, in your company, deployment is happening for 2 years, 2 days, 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, right?
Yeah.
And that is a problem because they are doing all this manual configuration into the production environment. And by any reason, if developer did some mistake again in some configuration, it is break. Right? So this problem also solved here. Okay. Packaging is done by the DevOps team or developer. We'll pack in a box and we will give it to them. I don't want to use the container or image keyword. I'm using the box keyword at this point. Releasing. Earlier, they're releasing manually, that they will pick this box. Okay. Manually means they will pick this box and they will run the command. We are telling that you don't have to pick this box manually. We will make the pipeline automatically. It will go from one environment to another. You don't have to do it. You just have to click. It will work automatically. That type of thing we can provide it to them. Configuration. They are doing manual configuration, all these things, that this Python 2 is required, Python 2.1 version is required, download this binary, download this library of this version, and this all set up manually. We will tell that you don't have to do manual work. We will give you with the help of automation, with the help of tool. After that, this clock is working properly or not. Manual testing or manual monitoring was there, right? Now monitoring is also automated with the help of tool. It can be achieved. This all things has to be done by the DevOps engineer with the tool, not with the help of manual activities. Everything has to be done with the help of tool, and I will teach you all these things. Make sense?
Yeah. Because so like how the code is getting transferred, like you told something called pipeline, right? So how the code will get transferred from that dev
I will teach, no worries. Here is the diagram, here is the flow diagram. It will come.
Okay.
Okay. It will happen. Okay, I will teach. Yeah. Guys, any other question?
No, Vikas, good overview. We understood the overlap.
What is Docker? What is container?
I will teach it, man. If I can't teach everything in one day, that's for sure. Right?
And because this pipeline thing you use, right? That word. So that means that CI/CD, is it?
CI/CD, yes. It will look like this. First, it will look like this, and in the deep, it will look like this. This is my project. Okay. 3 developers, Jaydeep, Ravindra, and one more person, right? Ram. They are writing the code, putting into the GitHub. Jenkins will pick it automatically. It will do the testing, and then with the help of Docker, it will get Docker and Ansible. It will do the configuration, and then it will deploy it. I will teach. Okay. So let me be into the flow so that it will be good. Why the DevOps are coming into the picture? There is the biggest technical benefit is that continuously things are not happening with the help of manual efforts. Things are happening continuously in a faster way with less complexity, because earlier developers are telling this is very complex, deployment is very problematic. Now you don't have to worry for that part because it has been already configured. Just one click and the deployment will happen, or everything will be one click and things will happen. Yesterday we created application with the one click only, one command, right? It's worked for me, it's worked for some other people as well. So definitely it's a single line command or single line thing which we have to run it and it will work. Everything will be configured, everything will be happen in the single line. Okay. Less complexities are there, faster things. Earlier things are manual, things are taking the time, things are running faster in this place because of the tools. These are the technical benefits in terms of adoption of the DevOps. Cultural benefit also there. If teams are not fighting with each other for the issues, they will be happy, they are more productive, right? Earlier, development is telling, I will not work into the operation team. Operation is telling, developer people are not giving the correct code. Everything was correct and the cultural problem was happening, right? So because of the tool, cultural problem was not happening. Things are moving faster. People are happy. They don't have to worry about the troubleshooting, right? They don't have to worry about the issues. Everything is getting fixed automatically. So cultural is the benefit. A higher engagement, people are doing some innovative work, some good work, right? Instead of fixing the issues only. That's why the adoption of DevOps is high into other companies. Some business is also getting things faster delivery of the feature. If anything has been developed, it's a delivery is very fast because things are happening with the help of automation. At the end, production environment, things are stable because this has been packed in a proper box. So environment is stable. They don't have to worry. Means developers are fixing the environment into dev environment. Developer has to fix into the QA environment. Developer has to fix into the production environment. Then they will not write the code. They will only do the fixing part, right? So this fixing problem is fixed with the help of DevOps team. People are innovative. People are getting time for the innovations, adoption of the tool. that is happening with the help of DevOps. Agree with the technical, cultural, and business benefits?
Yes.
Cool. Earlier, there are some models are there, waterfall, agile, like that. In the waterfall model, what was happening? Can anyone give me the answer? In the waterfall model, what was happening? Yep. Guys, new person, Latish, Lavanya, Zubir, Panchal, Praneet. Give me the answer. What is waterfall model?
It is STLC model only, but in this case, first design will come, then code will come, then test, then deploy.
That is happening in every model. What is the difference in waterfall model?
No, in waterfall model, the tester needs to wait till the code has to complete. Means developer has to complete the code completely.
Yes,
Then only the model will come to the testing.
In waterfall model,
deploy.
what will happen? They will give a duration. Let's assume you get a project, you get a 6 month of time. 5 months we will give to the developer to do the coding. Okay. And out of 5 months, 4 months, the developer will enjoy it. In the last month or last week only, they have written the code. Agree with my point?
Yes.
Right. So this is the thing happen into the waterfall model. If by any reason tester found that this is something wrong into the code or some problem happen, what will happen? They don't have the time, right? And the whatever wrong things are there, they will get fixed it very quickly and deployed it. This is happening into the waterfall model. 2 years back, 5 years back. Nowadays, companies are not adopting this. Agile came into the picture.
Yes.
What Agile is telling, follow the 2-week sprint or 3-week sprint. Okay.
Module-wise testing.
Module-wise do the work. Designing will happen. Testing, coding will happen for 2 weeks. And in this 2 weeks of in the 2 weeks of duration, you have to design the thing, you have to do the coding, you have to do the testing, and you have to deploy as well. Okay, and like that, this thing will happen into the profile, and within a 1 month or within some couple of days, you have to deploy the things into the production environment as well. This thing happen into the agile. When the DevOps came into the picture, what DevOps is telling? Design, do the coding every day. Every day design the code, every day do the coding, every day test the things, and whatever the things has been developed, deploy into the environment. Again do design the things, again do the coding, again do the testing, and again deploy it. As soon as your work is done, you don't have to wait. Automatically things will happen. That is known as continuous deployment model for the DevOps.
Bits and pieces kind of.
Bits and pieces. Okay, means you don't have to be dependent on anything. That you will not get a 2 weeks of time to develop something. As soon as your development work complete. Okay, in this example, as soon as Jaideep work complete, push your code, do the another work. As soon as Ravinda work complete, do the another work. Okay, like that. And as soon as everyone work will complete, we will give to the testers. Testers do the testing. Testers is telling, I am done with the testing. Okay, deploy it. You don't have to wait for the weekend because everything is automated here. That is known as this model. Okay, which model? Continuous DevOps model. Okay. Cool. Just read this theory. That is also okay, which we have discussed some couple of seconds back. Okay. Some more DevOps related, what we can say, roles and responsibilities are there. Okay, developers or DevOps people will do the programming. They will do the scripting. They have to be good into the administration activities. They have to be good into the cloud management. I will teach the cloud management. I will I will teach the system administration related activities. I will teach you the basics of programming as well. And at the end, you will become a DevOps engineer because these all things will be required. Everything should be practical. I will teach you everything in a practical way, containerized way, Docker's way, and the Kubernetes way. This is what I'm going to teach to you. Okay. DevOps engineer has to be good into the system admin activities. The reason is if you face any of the problem, you have to fix it with the help of some solutions. You have to understand the deployment with the help of virtualization because you will not go anywhere. You have to do everything virtually. So you have to be good into the virtualization. You should have some experience into the networking, storage related thing or system admin related activity. What system admin people will do? If you are facing any of the problem related to the related to your machine, you have to get it fixed. That's it. Okay. You have to be little bit aware about the coding knowledge, because somewhere some programs or some some commands will come. We will fix it with the help of commands. I will teach it. You don't have to worry for that part. Okay. Soft skill, you have to be a good communicator. If you will not speak, you will not be a DevOps engineer. Okay. You have to speak, because collaboration and integration is our main work. Agree with my point? Because we have to deal with other teams. If you are not a talkative person, you will not be a DevOps engineer. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So speak. Okay, speak, please. You have to understand the automation. Yes, we have to understand the automation. I am teaching all the automations. You have to be a little bit aware about testing, if well and good. Otherwise, not a big deal. You testers will do the work and they will give it to us everything. Okay. Some security related thing will also come into the picture. If it's an organization level, firewalls, networking things will come, and that also I will teach you. These are the complete DevOps roles and responsibility will come in front of us. Okay. Now let's see this flow. I don't want to go at this point into this. Okay. But I will explain you the 6C process. Anyone hear about the 6C process? What exactly it is?
I just only know two, which we heard, like CI/CD.
Okay.
Integration and delivery. I'm not sure about all the others.
Okay, no worries. See, when I'm talking about the software development life cycle, what DevOps is telling, okay, what DevOps want to achieve, everything should work into the continuous way. Continuous deployment, continuous development of the code should happen, continuous testing should happen, continuous integration should happen, continuous release should happen, continuous monitoring should happen. All these phases should run in a continuous way. It should not get stopped with any of the reason. If everything will run in a continuous way, then because of this what we can say, 6 software development life cycle, 6C process came into the picture. What is this 6C process? Everything should run in the continuous way. Look like this. Continuous integration, you have to be connected with each another. Continuous testing, you don't have to stop your testing. If it's happened with the help of tool Selenium, things will happen in just couple of seconds only. As soon as the things will be created, all good, deploy into the environment. Okay. Manually means it's a delivery. Automated means it's a deployment. I will go very deep into all these things. You don't have to worry. People are doing 24/7 manual monitoring. In place of manual monitoring, do the monitoring with the help of continuous way, with the help of some tool like Prometheus, Grafana, what we can say, Splunk, like that. Use this tool for the continuous monitoring. Business analyst people continuously think what new they can develop it. That can be a CB process. These are the 6C process which we have to understand the DevOps. And continuous integration is completely depend on the Jenkins tool. Continuous testing is completely depend on the Selenium tool. Continuous delivery or deployment is completely depend on the Jenkins and Docker tool. So every process there is a tool, okay, which I am going to explain to you in some couple of minutes. Yes, at this point you are good, able to understand what I am trying to deliver?
Yes.
Yes, because
Palan, everyone, Avinash, Satish.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, can we take a 2-minute break here? Because I don't want you to go in between. Take a 2-minute break, come back, and then we will discuss about the tools.
Okay.
Just a 2-minute break. Okay? Guys, time is over. I'm back. What about you?
Yeah, there we go.
Raise your hand, please. Everyone. Avinash is here. Lavanya, Panchal,
Yes, Vikas.
Yes, Vikas. Yes, Vikas.
Ravindra is back. Solomon, Srinath. Okay, cool. Yep, most of the students are back. Cool. What I want to deliver to you, see, these are the processes. These are the multiple processes are there. In this processes, multiple tools are there. For every place or every phase, there is a tool. Okay, let's take an example for the business planning. Okay, that is a planning phase. It will be here. For the planning phase, this many tools are available at this point. Okay, but which tool we have to use, how much we have to use it, that I'm going to explain to you at this point. Let's discuss the planning phase. Can anyone give me the answer? What is planning phase? What will happen in this planning phase?
So what we are going to do in the this project, and
We will plan everything. We will track it, which person will do what activity. We want to track it in a visualization way, that how much time it is taking it. And at the end, we will summarize it, how our project has been tracked, right? Or how our project has been delivered. Yes or no? Which person has this, how much work? That type of things we can achieve with the help of some tools are available at this point. Azure has a board, which Azure board you can achieve that part. Asana, Basecamp, Jira software, Telero, Wix, these are the softwares available for the planning. In most of the company, I can say that 70% companies are using Jira software. Guys, which software you are using in your company?
Yeah, it's Jira.
Jira, ServiceNow. What else? Guys, unmute and tell me no. Which tool you are using in your company for the managing or for the tracking of tickets?
Sharewell.
Sharewell, okay. Jira, ServiceNow, Sharewell. 3 options came at this point. What else?
Rally.
Rally is very outdated. Okay.
They are using fresh
Slack.
desk.
Okay.
ALM,
Slack.
ALM.
Go with the popular tool, guys. Go with the popular tool. You guys are not using Jira in your company?
Yeah, using.
One was voice only came.
Yeah, we use, yeah.
Right, but most of the companies are using Jira at this point. Okay, because it has a good integration with the another tool as well. So planning will happen into the Jira board most of the time, as well as Azure board also is coming into the picture. Azure board, but Azure board is again chargeable. Jira is also chargeable, but the charges are very less in Jira as compared to Azure board. Okay, so Jira board is very popular tool, open source. Licensing version is also available, but tracking is very easily for the ticket visualization and summary is giving with the help of Jira tool. All the planning is happening. Tickets, you will get it with the help of tool Jira. Okay. Second phase, coding. Based on the developer's choice, based on the code, developer will choose their IDE. I agree with my point. What is IDE?
Integrated development environment.
Okay, where the developer write the code, simple, right? We are the DevOps engineer. We like only one tool, that is Visual Studio Code. This tool can be used for every language, Java, .NET, C, Sharp, whatever it is. If required, we have to see the code, we have to open the code. We will download the Visual Studio Code. I will teach you, and we will use this tool for every language, single tool for all the languages. Okay. If you work into the .NET environment, if you work into the Java, Python, doesn't matter. You have to be this tool has to be installed in a machine. You can open the code if you want to open. It's not mandatory to open, but when the development phase will come, if you want to open, you can open with the help of Visual Studio Code. I will teach you how to install, how to use it. Okay. Building. When it's a Java-based code, we have to build it with the help of some tool. What is the name? Can you please help me out? If it's a Java code has been written, consider this example as a Java code. Okay. They have written all the developers has written the Java code. After that, what will happen?
So automation.
No.
Building the code
Yes, we have to build it. How we can build it?
with Maven.
With Maven. Okay. Like that, some building tool is required. If you don't know, guys, what is Maven, I will teach to you. No worries. But on a very high level, let me tell you what exactly the Maven is. If you don't know anything, if I'm telling any keyword you don't know, you are not able to catch it at this point, no worries. Maven is a build automation tool for the primarily for the Java project. If your code is Java, you want to pack in a box, then you can take the help from the Maven tool and it will get packed. That is a packaging tool. Okay, cool. And in Python, what will be the building tool? Can anyone give me the answer? For Python, what is the building?
Jenkins, as
Ansible.
you said. Jenkins, you said, no?
Jenkins can achieve it, but Python doesn't require any building tool. Okay, Python can be run directly. You don't have to make the class. You don't have to use the ops concept. You can directly run it. It will create an application. Okay, guys, just remember these keywords. Okay, when I'm coming to the testing, there are a lot of testing tools available into the market. Not for me, for the for the complete QA team. Okay, when I'm coming into the testing, JMeter is available, JUnit, Selenium, Aptum, QUnit, multiple softwares are available, but very popular is Selenium, which has to be used, which are using by most of the company for the automation of the manual testing. Anyone heard about the JMeter, Apache JMeter software? Yep. What is this? Give me the answer a little bit.
It is used to test the load.
Correct. Yes, load testing too, right?
Performance.
Nothing but performance testing.
Performance testing. If you will run the JMeter, what will happen? Can anyone give me the answer? If you will run the JMeter tool, what will happen?
We'll get to know the CPU load, like how much
Okay.
it is coming load, and in that we can configure like how many load can be given. Like say 1,000 people are logging it at the same time. That way, so how much load is getting created?
Okay, I'm expecting something else. After running the JMeter, some script will be generated, right? XML script. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. Some script will be generated and we can use this script again and again to do the performance testing into the software. QA people give me the answer. Yes or no?
Yes. But, frankly, Vikas like not worked so much with JMeter, so not sure on those XML.
Okay. Guys, you have to explore your profile as well. Okay. Whatever you are, be a good into that part as well, please. Okay. It will be very helpful. Okay. Yep. JMeter is a tool. With the help of that, what will happen? We can check the performance of the application. It's a performance monitoring tool, we can say. Plus, how to run the JMeter? You have to record the things, and in the recording, all the script will get generated automatically. That script we can integrate with our tool so that people don't have to use the manual performance testing. Automatically, it will happen in my code, in my project. I will get the JMeter code. Okay, I will directly integrate in the pipeline so that it will run automatically. No manual testing will be required. Okay, no performance testing will be required. One time testers has developed that part and give it to us so that we will do it again and again. Okay, and in my project, I will use Selenium as well as JMeter. Okay, in my this build part, I will use Maven or Python. Okay, in the Maven for the Java based project, for the Python for the direct coding. Okay, in my this second phase of coding, I will use Visual Studio Code. In my first phase, I will use the Jira board. Very clear? In the planning phase, I will use the Jira board. In the coding phase, I will use the Visual Studio Code. In the building phase, I will use Maven and Python. In the testing, I will use JMeter and Selenium for my project. Okay. And then I'm coming to the release part. Release means from one place to another place, it has to be go, right? Some automation will be required. Pipelines I will use primarily from the Jenkins tool. There are other tools also available into the market. Travis CI, Bamboo, CodeShip. Jenkins is the most popular tool. Around 90 or 95% companies are using the Jenkins. In my project, for the releasing purpose, I will use Jenkins. And I will teach this tool also to you. Make sense?
Yeah. So Vikas, this GitLab is also a release tool, is it? I thought like it is only to store the code.
GitHub is a release. GitHub is a code management tool. When the lab came into the picture, it's a chargeable product for the replacement of Jenkins. Okay, but it will never happen because this is a chargeable product. Okay, you have to purchase a license, then you can use that part. Cool. Any other question in this thing? Can I move ahead? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, Vikas.
Okay. When I'm coming to the sixth. Litha, mute yourself. When I'm coming to the sixth place, that is deploy. Means from one place to another place we have to go. If you will see this logo, Docker, it has a multiple containers, images. It can move from one place to another. Means with the help of Docker, I can go from one place to another. Means we can do the deployment with the help of Jenkins, with the help of Docker into the Kubernetes environment. And this Kubernetes environment can be run into the AWS cloud. It can be run into the Google cloud as well. So deployment is happening with the help of front end will be Jenkins. Backend will be the containerized place, that is Docker and Kubernetes. Where the Docker and Kubernetes will run, it will run into the any of the cloud. So we are going to use all these tools, Jenkins, Google Cloud, Ansible, Docker, AWS, and Kubernetes for our deployment purpose. Make sense?
Yes.
Cool. When I'm coming to the operation related activities, primarily these tools are available. Chef, Google Cloud has some inbuilt tool also, Puppet, Terraform, Ansible. But in my training, I will primarily use Ansible and Terraform. All the infrastructure related thing I will teach you with the help of Terraform, and with the help of Ansible, I will do the automations. Okay. These all tools are available into the operate category, but I will teach you the things which are most popular. Terraform, 80% companies are already adopted and using it. Ansible, 85% companies are adopted and they are using it. Cool. And Chef and Puppet, around 3 years back or 5 years back, Chef and Puppet was the good market, but at this point, everything has been adopted by the Terraform and Ansible. Cool.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And when the monitoring will come into the picture, yes, I will teach you the complete monitoring with the help of Amazon CloudWatch, Splunk, Prometheus, and Grafana. Nagios is also one of the tool. Datadog is also one of the tools. Some open source, another monitoring tools are also available in the market, but they are the chargeable. They have the license, but Prometheus is Grafana is very, very good tool for the Kubernetes monitoring. Second, if we are learning the Amazon AWS, definitely we have to be aware about the managed service, that is Amazon CloudWatch. And I'm going to teach you Prometheus, Grafana, Splunk, as well as the CloudWatch in the monitoring part. Got it? Yes or no? So guys, from the today's class, mute yourself. From the today's class, planning, we will do with the help of Jira. Coding, if we have to open the code, we will do with the help of Visual Studio Code. Building, we have to do with the help of Maven as well as with the Python. Testing, we will do with the Selenium and JMeter. Of release related thing, we will primarily do with the Jenkins. Deploy, we will play with the help of Jenkins, Ansible, Docker on the Amazon cloud as well as on the Google cloud on the Kubernetes environment. Operation activity, we will do primarily with the Terraform and Ansible. And monitoring, I will teach to you with the help of Prometheus, Grafana, Amazon CloudWatch, Splunk. Installation and configuration, everything for all these tools, installation, configuration, and how to use with the project, I'm going to teach to you all. Make sense? Very clear about the things?
Yes.
Why we have to learn that many tools? Here is the answer.
Yeah, so Vikas, like there are so many things now, like we are seeing that there are so many tools and all that. So how much time, like on an average, like how much time it takes to, you know, get a basic hands-on? I mean, I won't say like this mastery and all.
2.5 months. That's why I'm telling my syllabus is 2.5 months. And I can't teach everything in one day. I already given multiple answers.
Yes.
Yes. Out of this many tools, multiple categories, these are the categories which I have distributed into the small form. I choose the best one, not me, my student or the previous experience has choose the best thing, and I'm teaching the same thing. Okay. And if you will learn the things by own, you will be matched up with this thing, how much we have to learn, which one we have to learn, in how many days we have to learn, and you will not be end up with this one in the planning or building phase itself. Right? You can't reach in 1 year also everything. Got it? And at the end, with the help of all these tools, what we will develop? We will develop this type of flow. We will develop this type of flow so that things will run into the order one by one. What will happen? Multiple developers from the multiple locations, from in the multiple different places, everyone is pushing the code into the centralized location, GitHub, with the help of Git tool. Okay. After that, the code has to be picked automatically with the help of Jenkins, so that building will happen with the help of Jenkins. After that, if any testing is required, continuous testing will happen with the help of Selenium, with the help of Jenkins itself. Means Jenkins will do the testing with the help of Selenium tool. After that, if all good, the build is good, it will get deployed with the help of Docker into the Kubernetes environment with the help of Jenkins itself. Okay. This pipeline has to be created into the Jenkins. And after that, if any manual activities will be there, any operation activities will be there, we can do with the help of Ansible. If we have to do the monitoring also, we will do the monitoring with the help of Prometheus and Grafana or Splunk, and the continuous monitoring will happen. If any issues will happen, it will trigger an alert to the dev team. It will trigger an alert to the L1, L2, L3 team as well, or product owners as well. And this is the flow which I'm going to teach to you in my classes. Looks good?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep.
Because this question should not come that why we are learning this many tools, because we have to create this flow. Everything should run smoothly in a faster way. That's why I'm teaching you all these tools, and these are the required tools. These are the problems, and these are the solutions which we have already discussed in previous days, right? Cool, guys. That's it from my side for the today's session.
What is the timing, sir?
Can you repeat it?
What is the timing, sir? 8
8
a.m.
8 a.m. IST. Yes, only this time, 8 to 9:30.
8 to 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we can expect these recordings and the presentations in our drive?
Ravindra, you already have everything, right?
I guess I didn't receive it. I guess I shared even my email address also on the WhatsApp.
Let me know your email address. Batch-30, I will give it to you right away. Guys, these are the registered students who has already joined with me, right?
Yeah, I'll just share my email address.
No, you don't have to. Your email address should be here, Ravindra Godi, right?
Yes.
Yep. I'm giving you the access right away.
Let me.
I haven't provided because it's already at this point public. Okay. I'm giving you right away. Okay. Module 1 already in the module 1 already this whatever we have discussed till now, this is already available here, and I'm giving you the access for the complete drive for you all. Guys, just verify that your email address is here, who has already registered with me, and you are already into my Batch-30 group. I'm already, let me show you Batch-30. You are already into this Batch-30 8th my group. Okay. You are already added into this group, plus your email address is here. If anyone email address is missing, please let me know so that I will.
Yeah, because for me, I think it is not there.
Jadip, you are not yet registered. Sorry.
Yes, it is for me. Yes.
Who is this? Let me know the name.
Latish.
Latish, your name is there. You are already my student. What is this then?
But I didn't get any mail.
What you didn't attend means?
I mean, he didn't get any shared link.
I didn't get any mail.
Array, I am giving you right away. Just give me a second. I haven't provided the
Okay,
access.
no problem.
I am
Okay.
giving you right away. Okay. These are my registered student. Now check your email. Okay. Done. Okay. You get the PPT drive access. Okay. Video drive, Batch-30. Where is Batch-30 video drive? Let me check it. Yeah. Here is the Batch-30 drive. Okay. Or at this point, videos are available on the YouTube. It will come into this drive as well. Okay. Very soon.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, got it. Vikas.
Got it?
That's it.
Yes, got it. Okay.
How do we
Whoever,
register, Vikas? How do we register?
just pay the fees. That's it.
Okay, and I mean the link or something.
Jadip, just message me on the WhatsApp. I will
Okay.
give you the link.
Okay, okay.
Yep. Guys, whoever is not yet registered, please let me know. I will take your email address. Okay. I will just verify with the HR. Okay. And I will give you the access. That's it. It's very simple. You got the access. I will give you all the links as well. Batch-30 drive access, PPT, video drive, classroom. Just click on this link. You will get it access automatically. GitHub is already public. This all links I'm giving to you in the description of this page. I'm going here. This is my description. Where is the description? Yeah, here is the description. I'm just removing the Batch-29 thing and I'm giving you the Batch-30 access. Okay. All the links will be always into this location. You don't have to worry for all these things. Okay. Done. Okay. All the links are already here, or whatever the students has been added with us, registered with us. All the links are already, your number has been saved and your details are available here. Okay. And I'm getting some messages from some student. I will talk with him and I will add you. That's it. Cool.
Yeah.
Access thing
Yeah.
solved.
Yeah.
And we have an automated system. You don't have to worry. Automatically the recording will be come into your drive from the we are putting at this point the next 2-3 days, next 2 more classes I will put on the YouTube. After that, everything into this drive automatically. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. And where is the recording for today's session will come? If you will go to my website, okay, CloudDevOpsHub.com, and if you will come little bit down, there is a Batch-30 playlist is here. Already the day 1 and day 2 recording is here. The day 3 will also come automatically by 8 p.m. IST today. Means 8 p.m. it will be run here and it will come before that only.
Yeah, understood.
Cool.
Understood, sir.
Now access issue is solved. Everyone.
I did. Yes, thanks.
Yes, we received it.
Yep, cool. If any problem, let me know. Just give me a message. I will get it fixed.
Sure.
Yep.
Thanks, Vikas.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks everyone.
Thanks, Vikas.
Thank you.
Yep. Anyone have
Yeah,
any
thank you,
questions?
Vikas.
Yep. Anyone has any questions, please let me know.
Hello, sir. Is class started today only or?
The class already started on 8th May, means 2 days back. Already 2 classes happened. These are the recordings. You can have a look into this recording and join me. And over the weekend, what I'm planning, any revision session also I'm planning over this weekend. So if you are joining in 1 or 2 days late, that is also fine. No need to worry. I will take care of all the questions over this Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, fine, sir.
Yep.
Hi,
And
So actually, I pinged my email ID in chat. Chat
yeah,
box.
Rajkumar, I'm taking it. Okay, let me copy.
Yeah, thank you.
Rajkumar, Venkatesh, and Suresh. Okay. I have taken your email address. Let me copy it. New STUDENTS.
Because since it's Wednesday today, like, do we have any class at 9?
No, I have only one batch, single batch only.
No, like interviews and all. You said like
Interviews, if you are prepared, let me know. I will organize it. But we will have, since it's the very starting, right? People are not yet prepared, right? So we will start from next week or after 24th, then 24th, and then you will get around 5 to 6 more interviews, right? But at this point, this is very early, right? 2 days, what students are prepared, right? Nothing.
Yeah.
I have to give a little bit time so that let them be prepared. Okay, be little bit confident. They will watch some other interviews, other student interviews. I will start with the experienced people, then we will come into the freshers. Okay. So that you will watch it and you will make the things in order. So I'm planning not on this Wednesday, not today, from 24th, I feel it will be good.
Hi, Vikas, Anita here.
Yeah, Nita, go ahead.
Today is my first day.
Okay.
I
How
want
about-
to
you are able to understand?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I want to understand one thing. How about practice labs and all?
What is traffic labs?
Practice lab.
Practice everything. Since I will, I think you missed my yesterday's session, right?
Yes, yes.
Practice we will do in the real time cloud only. I will teach you how to create a cloud account. Okay. Means if you will see my Google Cloud, yesterday we have learned little bit about the Google Cloud. So I will help you out how to create a Google Cloud account, and you have to do all the activity directly into the same cloud. Make sense?
Okay. Is there any limit for that?
No.
Account access?
3 months completely free for the Google Cloud. AWS 1 year completely free.
Okay.
Okay. If you will purchase some labs, you will be very limited, or you will be paralyzed kind of thing that you can't do anything. But this is cloud. You can do everything as per the knowledge.
Okay.
All the 200 services, you can use it free of cost.
Okay. You will be teaching us on Google Cloud or AWS?
Both. It's a multi-cloud training.
Okay.
Okay. So that you will not get rejected into the interview, that you say that I know only AWS and people are expecting something else, and you will get rejected.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Guys, whoever is ready to join my batch, please let me know, let us know. Okay. So that we will provide you the access as well.
Because any particular time to call you, or
just message me anytime. WhatsApp is anytime, right?
Okay.
Or you can call me after this class immediately also. I'm free.
Okay.
Yep. And guys, my number, whoever, because some student may ask, my number is already available into my website. Okay. 999344510. This is my number. Cool, guys. That's it for today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the today's session.
Yeah. Thank you.
Able to understand what I was trying to deliver?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. That's good. And I'm downloading this sheet and I'm uploading into the drive as well. Thank you, guys. If you don't have any question, we can wind up the today's session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I have uploaded the today's PPT. Okay. And recording will be available in next couple of hours, 8 p.m. IST on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, because have you added that notepad yesterday? We run that machine, right?
That is already there into the GitHub. If you will go to the GitHub Batch-30, okay, you will able to see it. Batch-30 here, the notepad is already here. Big picture code. All the code will be here. You can just copy paste directly from here.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm dropping.